Hey everyone, it's Hair Karissa again, coming to you from SoFlaw.com, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about a little issue that I find interesting, and it's the Chris Brown and Rihanna issue. And I know a lot of people are always surprised when I say that I care about this issue, but I do. And the reason why I actually give two fucks about them is because I have little sisters, and my little sisters are in the position where they're starting to listen to music, hear what's on the radio, know celebrities. And I know as little girls they're going to start looking up to these celebrities. And then when they're constantly flooded with certain images of that, they're going to start to think those things are acceptable. And that's just how it goes. And if anybody says otherwise, you're not in touch with the way things are. So when Chris Brown and Rihanna first had their incident where he beat her down to the ground, for lack of better words, everybody was like, oh my gosh, that's so great. Everybody was completely upset, and we were all rightfully upset. We were tight, we were furious. This man had laid his hands on her, and he had not only done that, he had bit her, guys. He had grabbed her face and just ate it like a monster. He didn't bite her just once. He bit her 3 times. So he went, arr, arr, arr. I mean, I don't care how fine you are. You ain't finna beat me down and then bite my face 3 times. I don't like pain. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like pain. So, alright, there we go. So, when she first thought about getting back together with him, she was like, in her little Jamaican accent, I'm so upset. I can't let this happen. I have fans. I have little younger fans that are looking up to me, and I have to set a good example for them. And she was really concerned about the image she was sending to her fans, and I was really proud of her as a woman for standing up and setting an image for all domestic abuse victims. It takes a woman 8 times to leave her man. Like, she has to leave him 8 times before she is out of that relationship. And for Rihanna to stand up the first time and say, I'm done. Like, I'm not taking this. I'm in the public's eye. I have a lot more onto my shoulders, whether I wanted it or not. I have the world looking at me, and I need to stand up for those who can't speak. Rihanna did not seem to fulfill that now by going back to him. I'm really disappointed. I mean, I know you're supposed to live and let live, but I want people to start setting good images. I want them to start thinking, we're not in this world by ourselves anymore. There's 7 billion of us here. And we all need to start being more concerned about each other and start loving each other. I'm not concerned about Rihanna because I don't like her. I'm concerned about her because she's going back to a man that beat her ass. And I think we all should be a little more thoughtful on that. He beat her ass. Like, pummeled her down to the ground. And the pictures of her, I don't care how photoshopped they are, there's only so much. Like, she looks incredibly bruised. So I just want men, think about it from this situation. If this was your sister and a guy wanted your help or advice, would you fucks with him? No. Females, you need to think about this too. I don't care how fine Chris Brown is, how good he sings, what kind of representative he shows out in person. You need to think about what he did, what his actions show. Rihanna and Chris Brown are not making a love song together nowadays. Like, they didn't get together and make a beautiful love song about how they're gonna overcome shit. They made a sex song. They made a song about fucking, about a birthday cake song. Guys, just think about the images we're sending out to more than just us. We're not the only ones. Sure, we may think about it and brush it off, but there are people out there who don't, and we need to start thinking about that and think about the message we're sending to other countries and other people who look down on us because of that. One person does speak for all of us, and you know, let's start picking who we want to speak for us. Peace.
This is the message from the new age hippie.
Keep it clean in your city. This is the message from the new age hippie.